You throw hands too,
Well, now I
so like.
Yeah, it's very
Oh, I'm out of here. Sorry.
Alex going to co-host with me. You can tell a couple jokes, Alex.
Don't tempt me.
Okay. Are we good? Live stream wise?
Yep.
Okay. All right, hello everybody. I'm Deborah Davis, songwriting faculty here at LA College of Music. Woo! Yeah, thank you. Welcome to Collaborative Showcase Section 2. Section 1 is tomorrow night. Woo! And I'll tell you a little bit about this class. All the songs that you'll hear tonight are co-writes. And we have 5 people in this section, so it was either a pair or a group of 3. And they wrote 2 different prompts. I will just say a little bit about each prompt before it happens. But the way that this showcase works is I'll tell you about the prompt, and then they will each play their songs that they wrote to this prompt. And then the panelists will give their feedback. And then we'll go to the next prompt and like that. So it's not as individual artist based as much as it is songwriting based, and the art of collaboration and working together and working on one theme or specific song prompt. So what else can I say about it? There's 5 prompts that we're going to go through. And I'll tell you about the first one after I introduce our wonderful panelists. First up, Laura Wilson Bishop works in music publishing partnerships at a leading social media and technology company. Previously, Laura spent 3 years as membership coordinator at ASCAP, where she facilitated creative collaborations, workshops, writing camps, networking events, and additional opportunities for ASCAP members. Yay, ASCAP. Laura graduated from Berklee College of Music with a degree in music production and engineering and spent 2 years assisting at Glenwood Place Studios for artists such as Nicki Minaj, Why Don't We, Big Sean, and Lucas Graham. Let's hear it for Laura Wilson Bishop. And next up, John Asher is an artist, songwriter, and vocal producer with Rock Nation Music Publishing, and has written for artists including Britney Spears, DJ Mustard, The Chainsmokers, Aaron Carter, Dada Life, and Bonnie McKee, and a bunch of K-pop artists. You can connect with him on social media at John Asher. Woo! No reaching back. And thanks in advance to our fabulous sound crew. In case I forget anything, making everything go smoothly. Okay, so the first prompt is to write an end title theme. Lots of you may, when you go to the movies or even watch a short film or something on Netflix, there's almost always an end title track. And usually starts toward the end of the movie when maybe there's still some dialogue, and then lasts through the credits. So I'm going to show you the short film that the students wrote an end title track for first, and it's only 10 minutes long, but it's really good actually. Very moving, and then they will come up and play their end title themes while that section of the film rolls, but obviously without the sound on. So, in the real world, and you'd still hear the dialogue or anything like that, and then you hear the song, but I'm not that fancy. So here we go. I'll show you the film first. It's called Two Strangers Who Meet 5 Times.
Jesus Christ.
Mate, if you're looking for the Arabic option, go back a screen.
Have you got a problem?
What are you doing? It's a cash point.
Have you got a problem?
It's a cash point.
I know it's a cash point. So what exactly is your problem?
No, it's not a fruit machine, is it, Abdul? You put your card in, then take your cash out.
What did you call me?
Abdul, Ahmed, whatever. Oh, scary. You ISIS? You gonna chop my head off? Are you done? Bye-bye.
You know, I'd like to introduce you to our CEO and founder, Samir Aziz.
Okay, sure.
Just a quick hello before we can make you an official offer.
For sure.
You should fit in well here.
Thanks, means a lot.
Give me 2 minutes, I'll just see where he is.
Really good to have met you, Alistair. Good luck.
Thanks.
He's not the finished article, but he's honest and keen to learn, and yeah, I want to offer him the job.
Okay, that's good.
Hi, Alistair. I'm Samir.
Hello, good to meet you.
So, do we know each other?
I don't think so.
You seem so familiar.
You sure you don't know me?
I don't think so.
Oh my God.
You're that guy.
Sorry?
That guy from the cash point.
I'm really sorry, I don't remember you. Got any change?
No, sorry.
Mr. Aziz?
Sorry, do I know you?
Yeah. You interviewed me for a job I never got.
I don't think so.
Years ago. Yeah, you did. You had an office with, is it green curtains? And reindeer heads?
Yeah, that's right.
Look, it's been really difficult for us, to be honest with you. I'm waiting for a room, and I sat there a couple of weeks. Just need something to tide me over until I get back on my feet. But right not to give me that job.
I'm really sorry, I don't remember.
Don't worry, mate, it's fine.
Look, let me find a cashman. I'll be right back.
Maybe like spend time. Bang. What?
I should tie you over for a couple of weeks.
Are you sure, mate? Really? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Make today the first day everything comes into place for you.
Will. Thank you so much.
Look after yourself.
Thank you, Mr. Aziz.
You just put the sand in the bucket. Cutting it out. So yeah, you put the sand in here.
Alistair, come on. Taxi. Don't want you catching germs. Bye.
It's all there. He can process all the information. He sees, hears, can think like you and me. But he just finds it difficult to express himself. But we're working on that. Aren't we, Sammy? Yes, that's good. This is Alistair. Alistair's a volunteer. He's here to help the residents. Do you want a couple of minutes?
Yeah, sure.
I'll leave you two together. Alistair's lovely. Any problems, just buzz.
Sure. Sammy? My name's Alistair and I'm going to look after you, so don't you worry about a thing. Tomorrow morning, we could go for a nice stroll in the garden. Would you like that? Well, I'll take that as a yes. Yeah. Do I know you?
Okay, I won't roll the whole credits this time, but the idea. Okay. So let's bring up. Live? Oh, here we go.
Just tell them who wrote the song.
Oh, hi! What's up? Hello, my name is Bicha. I'm here with Ada, or Alec, lead singer of The End, and we got Judah Lore with me. And we wrote the song collectively. Is that what you said? How you say it? Collectively. That's it. This song is called Dear Stranger.
Count it off. Ready?
I
Count it off from me, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey Bicha, nice to see you again.
Hi, it's nice to see you too.
That was awesome, all three of you. That was awesome. And I'm watching it with the clip at the end was really reflective, and it just felt really like melancholic and very kind of like just like tying up loose ends on a friendship and a relationship. Kind of like obviously with the storyline of 360, you know, you're kind of going back to where you started. But it was really, really good, and I would say that's pitchable for that film. So great job on that, and really, really strong songwriting, and everybody just played a really good part. So congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
agree. I mean, I think that would be a great song to pitch for that film. I think the melody was really, really lovely. I thought the lyrics were a little bit on the nose and a little bit drawn out, so it was sometimes hard to kind of understand what you were saying. But other than that, I think it really, really good job, very on theme, very good job writing to the pitch. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
There we go. There we are. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for coming. I'm going to be performing a song, same prompt, and I'm going to be performing this song. It's called Be Gentle. It was written by me and Kamal Dedhaj. Yeah, it's called Be Gentle. So. Be gentle to all. Thank you.
Good to see you guys again. I'm glad I get to see everybody in like another capacity, you know. So this is really cool. Congrats on that one as well. I think both of those are really strong pitch. I do think it was a little repetitive. Like obviously that's a good thing when you're writing pop music, but it's definitely got that like where is this kind of going from here? I do kind of want to hear another. It also kind of felt a little short, but I do want to hear like it go into another like dimension and element. Maybe more of a belty moment or something, but. Just kind of diverting from just the kind of like be gentle moment right there, Even though, you want to kind of stay gentle, I think you can explore a little bit more. So that may be just an additional thing to do, but really good job and a strong pitch for that as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, great job. Just building on what John said, like beautiful melody, maybe trying if you want to keep it sort of in the same vein, just trying some like melody variations, or again doing like the same melody but having a belting moment or having something that brings a little bit less repetition to it. The other thing I thought was just the lyrics here almost lean more towards, I felt, the first half of the film. opposed to the end of the film, because you've got that sort of warning of be nice to strangers because you never know, you know, when it's going to come back to you. And for me, at the end of the film, I was feeling more like this was more a moment of kind of, you know, a little bit of like happiness and joy and gratefulness. And I think for me, that made it feel like it wasn't necessarily the fit that I would be looking for if I was trying to place a song in this film. But it was absolutely beautiful. Melody was beautiful. Great job.
I see what you mean. Thank you very much. Thank you guys.
All right, plus isn't that film just kind of get you?
Yeah, that was.
It's a worthy 10 minutes. Right? Okay, so the next prompt is artist pitch a duet. So they were to pick two artists and write a duet for them because everybody knows there's a pretty big calling for that right now in publishing. And so here you go. I'll let them tell you more about it.
Alright, we're back. This song, Kamal and I wrote together, and a lot of people didn't think that we would do it, but we freaking did it.
It was so easy.
It was the easiest thing in the world. I don't know if you could tell, but a little bit of difference of genre choices and writing styles. So it was a lot of fun to do with my friend over there. We were pitching to Queens of the Stone Age and Justin Timberlake. The song is called On the Edge, right? That's the name? Yeah. Sick. Okay. That is out of tune, like. Sorry, guys.
Get any notes?
Notes?
Like to tune.
Sure. Hold up, let me. Guess I know that too. So how about this California weather? Guys, it's always the G. Sick. Okay, we're back now. The song is called On the Edge.
Take a shot for all the memories you left behind you. Chase it with the melodies. You'll regret them soon. 'Cause I'm on the edge. I'm
On a bender, I've been on for a couple of days. Been falling off the wagon in a number of ways. Been screaming in the mirror, why can't it stay? 'Cause it's hard to stay young in my partying age. 'Cause I'm on the edge. I'm on the edge.
7 years old.
Yo, yo, hey, good to see you guys again. I recognize a couple of you. So who was, I know you said Justin Timberlake, you said the other
Queens
one.
of the Stone Age, which is like a rock band
Yeah,
that I was really into. And I tried, when we first, that was like the goal in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted a little, I was thinking more of like a heavier, like chorus part, if you will, for mine.
Sure.
But it ended up becoming like a sublime, like tune a little bit, you know, which I don't really mind at all.
For sure. I definitely like the note selections and the harmonies and like the kind of like just cool vibe you're giving it. I don't really get Justin Timberlake at all. So as an A&R,
we were trying to figure out like, because it's all about middle ground, right? Because he and I come from like very different musical backgrounds.
You're collaborating here.
Exactly.
Yep.
So we were just like, what's something that we can like kind of bring down towards the middle?
For sure, and I get the other reference. I think a little bit more than Justin Timberlake, but I think vocally maybe that's kind of where you are. So that's where your brain was right there. But really cool vibe. I do want to hear a little bit more out of the melody of the chorus. I think the "I'm on the Edge" melody. It feels like you could. I would use it even as a pre-chorus. Like I know that sounds weird, or it could be a pre or a post-chorus. But it kind of felt like it was like this, like you're leading us to a hook that never kind of quite comes. So I wanted to hear kind of like that step into a chorus. That could just be an additional, part of your arrangement, or maybe you just change or remove a few things. But overall, I thought it was a cool song. I wouldn't pitch it to Justin Timberlake, but maybe the other artist probably.
Cool,
So,
thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, great job, guys. I really liked the chorus melody. I could hear where Queens of the Stone Age was. I could hear where Justin Timberlake would be. I had kind of the same thought of, I don't know, for me it almost felt like, you've got this I'm on the edge, like you said, it's building, and then it kind of drops into this part that I think is sort of the JT part that you're like, oh, I don't know if that quite goes. It felt a little bit like an afterthought to me. But yeah, I loved the chords, really liked the melody. I think all the stuff that was the Queens of the Stone Age stuff was really good. I think I could definitely feel where you guys were going with the JT part. But yeah, I think it was a good job, and I really, really liked the bridge. And I think it had a really, really strong finish.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
When you guys first started playing, I don't know why I was like, my mind went to Rihanna Rehab. I don't know, I have no idea why that's where it went.
They're
but
the
that's,
same chords.
Yeah, that was kind of where, and I don't even know, Justin might have been a part of that. I don't know, he maybe wrote that. I think he did write that, yeah. So that was where I first kind of was, and then it kind of drifted a little bit from there. But maybe if you go back to the song, if you choose to, kind of feel that vibe out of where he was when he wrote that, you know.
For sure.
But cool.
Thank you.
Did you change it again?
Probably.
Oh my god.
Did you change it again?
Probably, yeah.
Oh man. Hello again. Woo! Did you miss me?
Yes.
I don't think you guys did. This song is about being dysfunctional.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
It's an artist pitch for Hayley Williams and Willow.
Yeah, thank you. You're very efficient with words. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I just got punched in the face, and I got stood up by chain. My Lizzie's up this week.
Keisha, I'm a big fan of yours. So every time I've seen you, or even like I checked out your social media and stuff, like I did.
You did?
Yeah, I did last time. But I think you're a star, and I really do actually think that you have. And I know this is a collaborative, so I'm speaking to everybody when I'm talking about the writing aspect of it. I don't know exactly what everybody did, but it would be a strong pitch for like a Willow Smith. I hear that more than Paramore. However, because I think Hayley's voice, she wants to be like belting and like all over the place up top, but I think Willow could definitely do something like this. So you should maybe even pitch it to her, like you never know. But that's like it's a cool idea. There's definitely some room for adjustments, maybe melodic stuff in the chorus, but or note selections. But I do like the cool bendy notes you were doing and stuff. It had a unique flair, and I think that's kind of what I'm looking for in songs now, is something that steps it apart from just typical music, pop songs. So.
Yeah.
But good job. Yeah, great job.
Thank you. Yeah, I really, really love this one. I agree. I could definitely hear Willow on this. I do think that I could hear Hayley on this one too. Great feel and rhythm. Yeah, my only suggestions here are, I think there were a lot of cliches in here that I think that you could pick something that was sort of a little more unique or original. What did I say here, like, things are falling, things are burning, like there's a lot of it, and I think there's a few places where you could maybe take something that's a little more unique or a little more like, oh, I've never heard that in a song before, just with one or two of those. And then the other thing was, same thing, like, and this could be if you were trying to pitch to a Hayley Williams, add in some of those, a little bit of variation in one of the choruses, a couple more melodies, something that sort of plays with that a little bit more.
Okay.
But yeah, really, really love that one. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So the prompt was protest song, and this was like a group effort from everyone in the class, but it's particularly a protest song for the girls. That's all. Let's go.
Give me a minute.
Okay. Are we ready?
Okay, sorry. Ahí? Okay.
It's still in motion, everything is the same. How can I trust them when they're hunting black women like game? They're making statues out of fathers and calling them martyrs. There's never anyone to blame. It's an ugly disposition, it's disgusting and cruel. It's corruption in the name of all things poetry, and
Cool. Awesome. I really actually think that was a strong pitch for something like a protest song. The only thing I would say is just because for film and TV, like that's probably where it would be used, or maybe it'd be used live at like a march or something, but like I'm always thinking like the widest reach for something like that. Maybe like a film, TV commercial, or like a scene in a movie. The only thing I would say is that the more specific you are with like groups of people or names, it gets a little hard to pitch for universal projects. Like if it was a commercial, for example, using like a certain group of people might isolate another group of people, so it's not as marketable, you know. But I understand exactly the story you guys are portraying in the song, and that's really cool for a protest. But yeah, I'm thinking from like a sync mindset, TV, film, you know, type of a vibe. But really strong and awesome voice too, as well.
Yeah, I had the same thing. I think it was a great protest song. Really liked it. I loved the lead into the chorus.
Yes,
how your pre-chorus went straight into Fuel. I think the poetry and Fuel concept is really, really great. I had the same sort of comment, not even necessarily for TV, but it's just like, it's very edgy and has a lot of specifics and uses a lot of expletives, and sometimes that stuff can make it harder if you're trying to pitch to another artist, or like he's saying, like for film and TV, specific names and things, it can be a lot harder to get syncs. But in terms of if you know who you're pitching it to and you know that they're that edgy and you know that they're into it, then you can go ahead and be like that. Or for your own artist project, something like that is absolutely perfect. Really, really liked it, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, for artist pitches, I mean, it depends on the artist. They, like she said, I mean, somebody might record, like a Willow might record that, you know, and be cool with the words and whatever. But for like a, you know, a commercial that's talking about, you know, giving women a fair chance, it might be a little specific, you know.
Hey Zeb, are you gonna?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Cool.
So this one is simply rewrite a title, because you know you can't copyright a title, or a chord progression, really. So they were supposed to pick a title that was before the year 2000, I think before all of you were born, right? Oh, maybe not.
I'm from 98, come on.
Okay, well, close enough. Anyway, so they were supposed to pick a title from before 2000 and just write a completely new song, of course, new lyric, new melody, theme, you know, angle, everything. So that's what this is. We're gonna start out with Criminal. You can say a little.
Yeah, so I wrote this song with JL for their artist project, actually. We're still working on it, but so we rewrote the title "Criminal" by Fiona Apple. And yeah, we wrote it for them, but I'm saying it tonight because of transposition issues. We didn't really have time to work that out, so you're stuck with me. All right.
Shorter from my very own man. I got him all wrapped up around me cause I can. I like to make him happy and woozy with care till I don't wanna be there. See, I had made a list with the boys that I had. They got me all fucked up, a vision and dread. So I've been stacking up on my own personnel. What's the harm in all that? And I might just be scared of the dark. Every step that I take is a strut. They won't know if I undulate my hips way. You better lock your door, 'cause I'm looking for prey. And every time you hear me knocking away, you'll shiver just like I did. And I can get the sentiment that you have changed, but it's for me to see, for me to arrange the punishment that I could see fit for the king. The worst is yet to be seen. And I might just be scared of the dark. Every step that I take is a strut. They won't know if I undulate my hips and my thighs. All of the lies say I'm a criminal. And I might just be scared of the dark. Every step that I take is a strut. They won't know if I undulate my hips and my thighs. All of the lies say I'm a criminal. All of the lies say I'm a criminal. I said all of the lies. All of the lies say I'm a criminal.
Thank you.
So who'd you write this with? JL and you, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So it was, I mean, you have a great voice as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, you really can play the piano and sing, and that's awesome. I thought the song was really cool and like had a great jazzy vibe. I almost didn't really connect with the chorus too much, just because the melodic structure of it. It felt a little like I was just trying to like pinpoint of how I would pitch this or where I'd pitch it. But with that said, it sounded great. I just think you could add a little bit more of like a hook to the chorus. However, I do like the kind of structure you're playing with there.
Yeah.
Lyrically, I was trying to kind of connect the dots on Criminal a little bit more. I do like the use of the word undulate. That was interesting. I was like, okay. But you sound more like a vixen than you do a criminal, but I do understand kind of the use of it. I just wanted a little bit more, maybe it's a little on the head to say something like, you know, criminal, but or to point in that direction, but I wanted a little bit more storyline of the criminality aspect of it, you know, maybe how you set the scene up a little bit more. But,
Right.
But with that said, overall, really strong. So
Thank
it's
you.
good. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought it had a really, really cool vibe. It was almost like a little bit theatrical.
Yeah, we kind of wanted to make it a little bit like if Amy Winehouse went a little more cabaret.
All right,
That's kind of what we
I love
went.
it. I thought the melody was really great. I also, the word undulate stuck out to me too. That
Something
was
I don't hear.
definitely not a word that you're used to hearing in a
Right.
song, but I was like, okay, I feel that. The one thing I will say is I felt like the concept was actually really reminiscent of the original song.
Mm.
So it almost felt like you were rewriting the same song.
I see.
Which I don't think that there's anything wrong with that, because I think that you guys did something very, very different with it. But just, you know, if you're doing this exercise in the future, looking at trying to do that intentionally or trying to do something that's like completely different, like, hey, let's write something that's almost the opposite.
Yeah.
Using the same title.
Cool.
Yeah, really cool.
Thank
Super
you.
fun. You've got a great voice.
Thank you.
Welcome back, y'all. So the title that we took, I was confused about the assignment. So we took it from The Walking Dead. It's the show, because I was watching TV and I was like, what title are we going to use? And I was like, okay, we're going to write a campfire song, a sing-along tune about zombies. So this song is called Like a Zombie. That sounds tuned up, right, y'all? Yep. Okay, cool. block where the kids hear nothing like zombies driving all moving out. They have a one-track mind, they act like it all the time. It goes in one ear and out the other. They never cared about one another. Board up all the windows and the doors. Don't talk crazy with the guy next door. 'Cause I don't wanna be like that. In a state where I'm no longer free. I don't wanna be like that. A motherfucking zombie. Woo! Coming back from the past where all the heroes are running fast like zombies right before my innocent eyes. They used to be killing it, but now they talk about politics, regurgitating all the bullshit lies. Put up all the windows and the doors. Put a bullet in the guy next door. I don't wanna be like that. In a state where I'm no longer free. I don't wanna be like that. A motherfucking zombie. Let's go, gun! Cause I don't wanna be like that. In a state where I'm no longer free. I don't wanna be like that. A motherfucking zombie. Yeah. It'll help. It'll help. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm down with the zombie kind of vibe too. I like that, and I actually got the whole campfire feel too from the chorus. I thought the chorus had a really great hook to it. It kind of lingers towards the end. I wanted to round it out a little bit better, but it starts off really memorable and it's stuck in my head still, so that's good. As far as the exercise goes, because this was, you said you didn't understand
Yeah, I was a
it.
little confused. I thought we were just supposed to pick like a random title from like anywhere.
Oh, okay,
And
got
just,
you.
so I
Not
was like,
pre-90s
yeah.
or
So I was like,
2000s.
yo, what are we doing? And they were like, I don't know.
Well, essentially you did, I guess. I don't know what the date is, but like the cranberry, like zombie. So I'll count that and give you an A on that. Because I mean, when you said zombie,
art's the best.
When you said zombie, I thought, okay, you know, cranberries, like that. It worked immediately. So you could have just kind of like acted like you didn't know. But overall, it was. No, it was really cool, and I liked that there was how many 6 people on stage for it, so that was cool. But yeah, I think just round out the melody of the hook a little bit more. And also, I have to say, because I have seen you perform, and I remember you performing almost like a screamo vibe for your last stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I actually do. I mean, maybe you focused more on the screaming part last time you performed, but this time around, I noticed that you actually are a lot clearer in your vocal tone. You're a lot clearer in your delivery.
Yeah, I was told I was pitchy last time.
Okay, did I say that?
No, you didn't.
Oh.
But yeah, that's why I fixed it.
I think what it was you were singing through like your throat more, and it was definitely like, I was like, is there blood? You know, because it was definitely like, ah, and so for me it's a little screamo, but this time around you definitely are a lot clearer, cutting through, and melodically I understand you better, so good job.
Cool, yeah, thank you. Woo! Woo, you guys. Woo, everybody. Woo!
What's up? Yeah! Another round of applause.
And great trio too.
Yeah, I really like this. I like the little harmonies over here. I think it added a lot. I really liked that this felt like it was like a fun zombie song, but it also, like, when you actually like really look at the lyrics, you're like, well, this is actually like has a deeper meaning behind it. But you guys are still just kind of like having fun. It felt very like Shaun of the Dead vibes.
Yeah.
But then you listen to it and you're like, oh, this is like, it's a little bit dark. And I really liked that. Thought it was great. I thought the chorus was super, super catchy. I could definitely see like a room full of people in a club just shouting that while you guys are singing it. My only real comment here was that the lyrics were a little bit crowded in some of the verses. So maybe just like reworking that a little, finding a way to just kind of like put emphasis in certain places, things like that, so that it fits a little bit cleaner.
Yeah.
But other than that, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, cool. Thank you
Good job.
very much. Yeah. Good job, guys.
A great job on the piano and the drum as well.
Oh, yeah. Good job.
Yeah, Martín. Martín, boluda, ¿qué te pasa?
You know how I play, bro.
Oh yeah. I'm sneaky like that.
Okay, this last prompt is sell something. So it can be for a commercial spot, TV spot, you know, a radio jingle, or just an idea. Maybe it's for a nonprofit organization or something like that. They both of our writing groups have commercial spots. So I'm going to show those with the sound off. And the song, it's fine that the song runs longer because I told them that the main thing is to make it like the song can stand on its own. It's not just, I guess a jingle isn't the right word, you know, because I think, like most commercial spots now are plucking songs that already exist. But sometimes they'll say, you know, write for this, right? Write something that would sell, you know, this Jeep, you know, as we're driving along. So I think both songs will carry on a little past the commercial spot, and that's okay. Anyway, that's the prompt, and we're going to start off with. Let me get over here and cue it up.
All right. So this song that I wrote with Bicha, my dream came true when I wrote with Bicha. And it's called, we came up with the title first because we were like, okay, so what kind of commercial are we doing it for? And so we were like, let's do a men's fragrance commercial. And then we came up with the title, which is Poster Boy. And then we were like, let's just make this song as like glamorous and flashy and like pop starry as it can get.
Hang on.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, I had to reboot. Oh, I can't really see. Is it good? Okay, wait till it brightens up again.
Should I?
I love the camera making a cameo in each of these. Like, all through the films. Okay, that's better. Can you see that okay? Yep. Okay.
All right. Should I count you in?
You're gonna want to see it. Okay.
Should I count you in?
Yeah, count us in. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give you diamond in the rough with a bit of gold, a bit of leather. Switch the lights on, watch me shimmer. I can back it up. Yeah, I talk big, you can send a line. All the fame is mine. Put me on the cover, elevate the side.
Great job, great job. I just have to say, it was hilarious seeing that, and then the guy like kissed the mirror right when you were like, I was like, what is that? What is that commercial? But at the same time, you guys killed it on your song, so it sounded really great. I actually kind of heard like, he may not have the vocal runs and ability that you have, but I hear kind of like a Troye Sivan that could cut it or something like that.
Yeah.
Because the concept and the lyric and like, you know, you had like this. I really like the where is it? The diamond in a rough with a bit of gold and leather. I thought that was a cool like mixture, you know. And for a fragrance, the leathery vibe is cool, you know. But overall, it was a really strong pitch. But maybe for the recorded, produced version, like if you were to pitch it, you know, maybe chill on the runs a little bit, just because some of those artists can't do that, you know. But if you, as an artist, if you're gonna release the song, which I think you should, you could do the whole, you know, the whole bit with the runs. But you sound phenomenal. So yeah, you just sound really great. But good job with that one. But for I will say this, for a pitch for that, it didn't match in my mind. I kind of for the visual, but as a song, it's great.
Right.
So,
Thank you.
yep.
Yeah, that's actually building on what John just said. My sort of initial thought when I was looking at it, I love this as a standalone song. And I think for maybe another fragrance, it would be a really good pitch. But for Dolce & Gabbana, it's like a really sort of like luxe, like satin chic kind of brand. So that sort of like the leather and talking about like flying and those sort of things to me hit more with like maybe a more modern fragrance. Something that's a little bit less of that kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say snobby, I love Dolce & Gabbana, but it is like, it's a very luxe brand, and this felt a little more powerful, a little more in your face than what the brand is going for. But yeah, I think it was a great song. I love the vocal runs. I agree with John, if you wanted to use this as a pitch, you might want to cut down on it a bit. Not everyone's as talented.
Thank you.
But yeah, I thought this was a really good one.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I think lyrically it matches, but the overall execution sonically didn't pair with the visual. If I was the music supervisor for that, sorry to just like throw that back in. But that was the first. I mean, lyrically it matches, but this overall package, I wasn't thinking Dolce & Gabbana.
I see.
But
All right.
good song.
Thank you.
Ada. Okay, Deb, I can't really see you, but whenever you're ready, I'm going to give you a 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Just so we're clear. Yeah, so let me say this is a loop of these spots. So yeah, and it's a loop of all. It's not really a loop. It's a montage of a bunch of different spots. That's why it's a minute and a half.
Designed to be deleted, huh? Interesting.
You want to say something about this?
Oh yeah, so we did this for the Sell Something pitch, and basically it's an ironic but still very pure and wholesome kind of love story that we made for a Hinge ad. Let's go. Countdown to burn. Ready?
Yep.
A 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm a stick of TNT, lit from both ends, rescue me. Strong in the corner on legal weed, but I'm alive. Mama told you stay in school, but you were busy being cool. Now we're dancing hand in hand, cheering on the one-man band. I'm the Nancy to your Sid.
I mean, it's still in my head too. So that's a really strong melody. You sound great singing it as well. And I think that the lyric, I mean, honestly, if I didn't read the lyrics along with it, just listening to the song and watching the little puppet or whatever that was in the show, it had that comedic vibe that in your melody, and you know, it felt like a commercial like placement actually, just sonically. But then when I dove into the lyrics a little bit, and even just the concept. Now, mind you, they may be a cynical company or like have that kind of like funny edge, the comedic relief part of them in their advertising. I'm not sure, but in the lyric, I kind of got a little bit of an opposite of why you would want to be in Hinge. Like, we're bound to burn, and there was another line that said something like, crash and burn. Like, that might be a little too opposite for dating, you know? But I, as somebody who likes a little bit of that dark comedy, think it's funny, you know, like, you know, I kind of chuckled at it. But for a placement and as a music supervisor, they may find those lyrics to be a little bit opposite of what they're trying to do. But you could always switch those out. Now, not to use her word standalone, but like as a standalone song, it definitely works, and it's a cool song. And it has the sonics of a commercial pitch, so good job with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, especially, you know, we're in the holiday season and you've got all of these like commercials coming up, and I was like, wow, this really does sound like one of those songs, and just like people are, you know, having a good time over the holidays kind of vibe to it, which I loved. I thought the melody was really great. I think the lyrics in the chorus were a little bit crowded together. I definitely agree. I think it fit the feel. Yeah, the only other thing was I think there were a lot of sort of really familiar cliches in here, like the mirrors and games and the crashing and the burning and the Bonnie and Clyde. And for pitch, that can actually be really, really effective because it immediately brings an entire story, an entire visual to mind, and especially in a commercial space like this that's so short, that can be really helpful. So I think you guys actually did a really good job of throwing that stuff in there because it definitely, it tells a whole story in just that one line.
Thank you.
Good job. Woo.